Good morning, guys. All right, looks like the crypto things are down. Oh boy, GBTC. This one hurts a bit. Gapping down below my stop. Not fun. Where? Okay. Yeah, trading is easy, they said. Hold the line, yeah. But they never said where the line is going to be. They did on SOS. What's this SOS? Oh, SOS, I remember this one. I shorted it, didn't I? I think I shorted it up here. And then I covered way too early. Yeah, I think it was that one. Yeah, Oliver Kell, a really good interview. It's amazing. Like, he talked about these stocks. He's like, wait, is he talking about my trading? Like, his entries were and exits were pretty much the same as mine. Like, TDOC was the best one. He talked about it. It wasn't a traditional entry for him, but you know, he looked at it on a longer time frame, and you know, he saw it like it was building higher lows. It was a previous momentum stock, had been building higher lows, and I tightened up, and he started buying it somewhere here. That's exactly the same thing I did. I bought it on this day here, literally this day here. It was insane how similar we trade. The same stocks. He also talked about Livongo. It's not listed anymore, but that was also the same thing, like pretty much the same entries as me. Pretty crazy. Very similar trading approaches. Because he's figured out how stocks move. There's nothing new under the sun. They moved the same way 300 years ago as they do today. It's all about learning the patterns, and then recognizing the you know, correct sectors and the correct stocks to trade and the correct market environment. He's figured it out. That's why he made 941% last year. Obviously, last year was an insanely good year, probably the best trading market since 99-2000, but like, I don't think I'll ever make 900% again, personally. Not with the capital base I have now. So it was like an outlier year, but that's the point. You're supposed to make insane returns when the times are good. Yeah, that's true. There's maybe 2-3 good bull runs every year. Just go back and look. Look at Dow Jones in TC2000, for example. You can go back to the early 1900s, and you'll see there's usually 2-3 good bull runs on an average year. And that's where your money is gonna be if you're swing trading on the long side. That's where your money is gonna be. Rest of the time, you sit and wait. Matt Caruso, he was the fourth in the... Okay, I'll watch this one too. Viek. Yeah, I'm out of these trades. Viek and Tiska. Not really super excited to rebuy them yet. Or I'll set alerts on them. super excited. Growth generation. I think it's starting to set up. Probably not ready yet. Ideally, it goes sideways for another week or so. It looks great. It's been building higher lows, surfing the rising 100-day. Insane growth. Yeah, the Darvas book is really good. Very good book. Amazing story. Yeah, even in bear market years, there's usually 2-3 solid bull runs. Remember, the biggest bull runs are during bear markets. But you guys would already know that if you had studied the markets, which you all should do. Everyone should spend at least a few hundred studying setups and studying markets before you even type in the chat. I strongly recommend it. One sector I really like for a coming month is the solar sector. A lot of these solar names have been pretty much they made big moves in like 2019, 2020. Been going sideways for like 6-7 months and been building higher lows. Like they're building big flags on the weekly, like SCDG, EMPH, Run. Kind of like this. This is one sector that is potentially setting up. Not ready yet. They probably need a few more weeks, but it's something I'm stalking. David, you're a boomer. Everything is too late for you. SPWR is another one. Like there's some pretty setups in this space. Playboy will go NFT. All right. Good for them. All right, good luck, guys. Whoops. That may or may not have been me on FCX. Oh shit, Roblox. Okay, I'm gonna use Lucidity as my stop, I guess. It's bouncing off the rising 10-day now, so I'll use that as the out. I don't like the fact that TSM is building lower highs below the 50-day. You know what? I'm gonna size down if it loses the lows of the previous days. My scans are pretty much empty. Wait, what's this? Add column? What the hell is this? Weird. Looks like I'm not gonna be doing much today either. Just don't see anything good right now. Looks like we're gonna get stopped out of this K-web too. It rallied into the declining 20-day and got rejected. NXSD. Yeah, looks like a decent setup. Is it a great trading stock though? I don't know. Yeah. I only use the intraday time frames out of the gate now. Only during the scanning and near the open. Helps me zoom out a little bit. You get better perspective. Oh yeah, this is the old one. Man, there's really not much going on today. SOS, yeah, they ran it up into this the declining 20-day, and also it's below the 50-day, and it got rejected off this level, and now it's straight down. Save. Yeah. Need a lot of patience. Remember, as a swing trader, most of your money will come from a few months per year. Maybe 3-4 months per year. That's where pretty much all your money will be. Rest of the time, you're just gonna break even. And if you're not careful, lose money. Let's see if Bitcoin can build another higher low. Maybe retest the 50-day and get back into this high 50,000 range. It's just building. It's in a big flag. Look at the higher lows. It's in a large flag. For now. Hey, anyone in Stockholm that wants to buy a 32-inch 4K monitor? I'm gonna downsize my trading setup from 5 to 4 screens. I haven't used the screen for like 6 months. I use 4K. Yes. What else would you use? 32-inch. It's a scam. Not sure. I need to check how much they are, or similar monitors are. I think I paid like I need to check. I haven't tried Facebook Marketplace. There's so many weirdos there. It's just the worst place ever. There's so many weirdos. Yeah, I think it was about 600 or sorry, 6,000 SEK. Meet me in the alley, white van. No, there are no weirdos in the Twitch chat. And I also have 2 laptops I want to sell, but maybe I'm not gonna sell everything. I have so much electronics laying around. Wait, you would rather buy Oliver's monitor than mine? Where's the block button? Hey moderators, how do you block people? You bought your wife on Facebook Marketplace? Okay. Yeah, this Fudo is setting up. Ideally, it goes sideways for another week or 2, but it is starting to set up. Yeah. And this Tiger too. Look at the weakness in China overall, the ETFs, the China ETFs, or at least KWeb. What's Yin doing? Yeah, Yin is down, FXI is down. All these China ETFs are down a lot, and this Tiger, look at it, it's pretty much unchanged on the day. Futu too. These things are showing strength. PDD and Beely too are showing relative strength. You know, I think in a few weeks, like maybe starting next week, if things don't, you know, if the markets don't go straight down, I think we're gonna start having some really good setups. I'm looking at a lot of stuff that, you know, just need another week or 2 and they would be like 5-star setups. So, you know, the key is not to get chopped up in the meantime. I have a solid portfolio for now. But I'm just, you know, I'm not looking to do anything. This Airbnb is starting to set up nicely. Recent IPO. Reopening play. It's in a big flag. This one I really like. And then there are some of these stupid NFTs pumps. But they're more like boredom trades. Not something I'm really looking to make big money on. The banking ETFs, KRE, KBE, big flags. Solar stocks, maybe another week or 2 could have some pretty good setups. The Lenovo ones, like Lenovo X1 Carbon is the one I'm using. It has a built-in SIM card slot. I really love it. Just being connected all the time. It's like... The problem is if you use your phone Wi-Fi, mobile hotspot, if you go too far away, it gets disconnected. If you like leave your computer, you go to the bathroom or something, wherever you are, if you're on the road or... So the built-in is so good. And it's also good for a backup, like at home. Like for example, like last week on Friday when my electricity went away because the electricians were messing around in the area. Like my laptop didn't get disconnected because it's on its own internet. So it's pretty good. What's the built-in Wi-Fi called? It's called, I don't know what it's called. But anyways, X1 Carbons, the Lenovo X1 Carbon and X1 Nano has it. There are others too, but I don't know which ones. And also they have matte screens. I'm not a fan of glossy screens. Yeah, ThinkPad X1. Or is it ThinkPad? I don't know what it is. It's called X1 Carbon. I don't know what the fuck it is. I have a X1 Extreme 2nd generation and Dell XPS 15 for sale too. I need to get rid of some electronics I'm not using. If anyone's interested, I'll get back to pricing. I'm just putting it out there. I need to decide what price. I don't want to scam my followers. Do a giveaway? Guys, yeah, you don't need 10 monitors and a gaming computer to trade. Like to trade, you know, you need one monitor for charting and one for order entry. Like I do think if you're an active trader, you need minimum 2 monitors. But like using more than 3 or 4, I don't know. Not for the type of trading I do, you don't need that many monitors. Like, you really don't. Yeah, I have one for my stream and the chat. Then I have one for TweetDeck and other like Chrome overall. Then I have this for TC2000. I used to use TC2000 on my dual widescreen monitor with the weekly 60-minute, daily, and hourly. No, this is the 5-minute. But I haven't used this setup in like a year because I realized I don't need all of this information. So I'm constantly looking to downsize. And now I even removed the 60-minute. I'm only using the 60 intraday, like when I do my scanning and near the open. The rest of the time I'm just gonna use the daily and also the weekly. Sometimes I'll check the weekly and sometimes I'll check the 60 minutes separately, but most of the time you don't really need it during the day. And also, guys, if you're gonna buy one of my laptops, be aware it may be filled with Brandy Love content. Buyer beware. But but the worst case scenario, it just increases the value. Dell XPS 15 and Lenovo X1 Extreme 2nd generation are the ones I'm looking to sell. They're both, the XPS 15 is like a year old and the X1 Extreme is like 2 years old. But I've barely been using them. They're pretty much new. They've just been laying around in a drawer. Because sometimes I buy electronics, I think it's gonna be great, and I find it, it's not, it wasn't really what I was looking for. They're both 15-inch, but they're too heavy for my type. So I settled with X1 Carbon because it's 14-inch and it's much lightweight. It's really lightweight. So it's much easier to carry around. I don't know. LG Gram, yeah, no. Two things. I've been looking at LG Gram, but no, it's no, it has some things missing. Am I not worried people recovering my like sensitive data? I'm not sure. Like if you like delete everything, like what I did, I deleted all the folders with sensitive information. That should be enough, right? And I cleared my browsing history. That should be enough to protect myself, right? I'm just messing around. Of course I cleared it. I formatted them. Or at least one of them. Second one I haven't done it. I just wanted to see your reactions. Is it enough to format though? Can you still like recover the information after you formatted the computer? Are there any experts? They can? Oh, what do you have to do to like clear the information? So, I mean, just, delete everything so you can't recover. Like what, do you have to format it twice? No, but I'm gonna sell it. I'm not gonna burn or drill it. Yeah, but it's not a quick format. Oh. Okay. So I need to clean it, then fill it up with Brandy Love content, and then clean it again. That should be enough, right? All right. So if you do a recovery after that, all you get is a bunch of Brandy Love content. My boomer laptops, they are high-end laptops, $3,000 laptops, both of them. They are laptops today don't even have hard drives. Yes, they both have the Nordic keyboard. This HOFV, I've been sizing down. I don't know why I'm even, still holding it. It's close below the 10-day, like 3 days ago, and I'm still holding chunk of it. I sold like a third the other day. I'll sell them a little bit more. If it can't bounce off the 20-day, I'm out. MU. MU is building higher lows, that's good. But is there a setup here now? Not so sure. Not really. Look how nice the Roku bounced at the rising 150 day. Built some higher lows and now it's straight up since. Square 2. Right off the rising 150 day. SC also. Undercut the 150 day, reclaimed, built some higher lows and off it went. Man, I need to get better at buying these types of dip setups. It's not really my type of setup. I'm not really comfortable buying that type of setup. I did buy a few. I think I bought plug, but this one failed. Where did I buy it? Oh, it was here, I think. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, a lot of things look similar, absolutely. UPSD, I'm trailing with the 20-day. I still think it could go to 200. I still have about half position left. UPST got an offering. That's usually a good thing. NVAX. NVAX, I think it's kind of lost the momentum for now, but if it builds a new base and gets going on an episodic pivot or something, yeah, it could make a nice move. But that's a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Or not shoulda, coulda, wouldas. What ifs. Not really something I'm excited about. I'm not really excited about this vaccine place anymore. I think the trade is over. I don't know. Unless there's new variants coming and we need to be vaccinating like every year for the next 10 years. I don't know. But they are kind of holding up. Like mRNA, yeah, in a few weeks could have a setup here. I don't know. It's too early to tell. There's a lot of things. Like the solar sector is one that I really is standing out. Like in a few weeks could have some really good setups. CSIQ, RUN, EMPH, SCDG. What's this thing doing? FSM? Ah, no, this is not a good one. SunW, it's a micro cap. I don't trade these things. I don't see anything here right now. But yeah, these things can make big moves when they get going. Yeah, Pinterest. Yeah, I'm kinda kicking myself for not buying it. It was beautiful. It's yeah, like a pocket pivot. I didn't buy it because it's not really my bread and butter setup. But yeah, straight up. LAC needs time. I think PLL looks better if you're interested in the lithium sector. Surfing the 50-day. Look at how nicely it's surfing the 50-day. And it's still inside of the flag. LAC is kind of broken down and it needs to build a new base here. Borat Robinhood. Yeah, I kind of triggered last week. This thing is insane. I mean, this thing went from 25 cents to 60 bucks. A few years. Wow. ATR and the daily. That's what I use. ADR and ATR in the daily. Chewy. Yeah, it's not. I don't really see anything there. I can add ATR. Okay. With earning state. Hmm. Nope, I can't add it. Nope, I don't get the option. Twitter. Yeah, nice follow through from yesterday. This Shopify. It looks great on the weekly. It's been building higher lows for, I mean, like a year, almost 8 months, and it has this big, it looks good. Maybe it needs a bit more time. Not sure. This is the one we did the bat pattern on one of these stocks, at least. The bat pattern on. TTD. Yeah, it's kind of surfing the 200 day. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think it needs more time. W is one of the better looking ones. This thing is in a beautiful flag. It's been building higher lows for a while now. I'll actually add it to my watch list. I think once this thing gets going, could easily go to like 500 or something. It's getting tighter. I like that. Tesla. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it is kind of tight. But I don't see a setup yet. I need to do a new PCF. Nah, whatever. I don't look at the ATR too often. I mostly use the ADR. Yeah, a lot of these things look pretty much the same. I don't really see a setup here either. I think most things need another week or two. TPL, I don't see anything here yet. No. You should be looking for high ADR stocks. If you have a small account, you have no business trading stocks that have less than 5 or 6 in ADR. Alright, TSM, I'm gonna size down a little bit. I don't like the fact it ran into the 50-day, declining 50-day, and now it's kind of failing here. I don't like that. NIO, XPEV, what's the other one? LI? Yeah. I don't see anything on these things. Last time I traded NIO was here on this flag break. It bounced off the 50-day and broke this range, this $47 area. It's a nice move, went up 44% in a week or so. Apps, it needs to tighten up. It's kind of wide and loose here. It probably needs another week or two. GPT has capped below my stop. I sized down a little bit in pre-market and out of the gate, and then it kind of started bouncing, so I was thinking, hey, let's see what it does. I still have about the third left of GBTC. Gonna use the lows for the day. Or actually I have like 40% left. Bitcoin is kind of holding well. It dipped a little bit and now it's kind of going back into the range. So we'll see. But if GBTC closes weak, I'll probably sell it in case we get another gap down tomorrow. Man, I'm getting 10 questions about Koppen. I don't see anything here. It's wide and loose. Okay. No need to ask more about Koppen. I don't see anything here. It's wide and loose. You want nice and tight, not wide and loose. DAC? I don't see anything here. UTME, what's this? U time limited. What? Wow, that's a move. Up almost 700% in 2 days. What? What is this thing? Oh, Chinese company. Mobile phone. All right. Yeah, it's an incredible liquid stock. Man. If it traded 10 times more volume, I would be interested in it. On the short side, but not today. You decided to lose your fortune and go full retard on UTME? Okay. I don't know what it means. It means, did you go long or did you go short? Shake Shack? It has a problem with the 50 and 20. That's no problems. It's building higher lows. It's in a big flag. But is it a tradable stock? I don't know. ADS? Yeah, it's really tight. It's linear. I think it needs more time, to be honest. I would like to see it maybe test the 50-day. It's not really. Well, it's made a decent move. I don't know. These types are. I don't know. It's not really something I would personally like to trade. Veil. Yeah, Veil, it triggered like last week initially. I was looking at it on this day. Good thing I didn't buy it because I would have gotten stopped out the next day. This is something that's better to trade off the weekly since it's an ADR and it's all over the place. And it's a commodity name. Like I'm not a fan of commodity names generally. They tend to be a little bit choppier most of the time. Oh, what's CLF doing? Okay. Yeah, so those of you bought the EP, obviously you guys got stopped out today, which sucks. But, you know, it happens. Commodity name. Commodity names are different than growth stocks generally. They just all over the place sometimes. And commodity names are generally better bought near the moving averages. They don't tend to not be as good buying breakouts. Sometimes they can be really good, but I would generally, if you study thousands of market leaders, generally commodity names are a bit harder to trade if you buy like breakouts, like high tide flags and stuff like that. I'm getting that question a lot, like how do you organize the Evernote when you do the setup study? Like I don't have a blueprint. Like I did it, I have I did it several different ways. But you know, take the screenshot of the trigger, right, on the breakout, and then do a screenshot when the move is over. That's how you reinforce your brain. to train your brain to see these things. Yeah, just start doing. That's the most need. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just start doing. That's my best advice. Dantes is on these Fannie Mae and the Freddie Mac. Of course you should look at catalysts. You'll start noticing different groups running at the same time. For example, in the 2003 to 2007 market, there were lots of emerging market stocks like China, South America, a lot of steel, commodities, oil, gas, shippers made big moves. Well, this recent bull market has been mostly about tech and software, and commodities have been in the shitter most of the time. Would you recommend buying a breakout pre-market or after hours? No. Unless it's like an earnings breakout. Square, yeah, I guess the trigger was on this day here, when it broke out of this little range at building higher lows above the 150 day. Oh well. Have you ever thought of feeding your database to a neural network? Yes. I fed it to my brain. My brain is the most powerful neural network that I have access to. We can purchase a brain. Well, if you if you didn't if you weren't born with one, I think you're out of luck. EOG. Yeah, yeah. A lot of these oil names, like ETFs and oil names, are kind of setting up XLE, XOP. Gosh, this one I had. Yeah, this one I got stopped out of. Got rejected on the declining 20-day. AMAT lagging. It just made a big move. It needs to digest. Okay, I'm gonna watch YouTube for a few minutes. Be right back. All right. CPRI. It's not really a great trading stock. It's no. I don't think it's great. Oh, Twitter, straight up since yesterday's entry. Nice. Looks like most of these things that gap down are bouncing now, like KWeb, GBTC. Roblox had this big... Someone with even bigger account than me market ordered this thing the second minute after the open. Wasn't me. Someone with a lot of size. Expel, I don't like it. It's all over the place. Airbnb, not looking great. Taking it off. Jesse Stein. Yeah, he traded the fast-growing triple-digit, like small micro-cap stocks. Turned like, I don't know, 10,000 into 7 million, and then he lost most of it. EOLS. Yeah, it is flagging. Not bad. Not a bad setup. It looks okay, I guess. Well, yeah. A lot of the people who make a lot of money don't keep it. That's the problem. Because they lack perspective. They lack rules. They do the right thing at the right time, and they think they're geniuses. And then the market changes, and the thing they're doing is not working anymore, and then they don't know what to do. They keep doing the same thing, and sometimes even start doing reckless things like double down and shit, and then they get run over. It happens to a lot of traders. You know, read, study, you'll see. You need to be doing things differently if you want to keep your money. That's why it's so important to study the markets, study setups, study the indices. What have the indices been doing for the past 50, 100 years? How, like, look at the big bull runs, look at the big bear runs. Look at how they act. You need to get perspective. Once you have perspective, you will be in control. You won't be a victim of the markets. SHLS, it's all over the place. You want to see things tighten up. It's a solar sector, which is like I've been talking about the solar sector all day today. But yeah, it needs to tighten up. Yeah, Riot is still holding higher lows. This SI is holding up well though. This crypto name is barely down on the day. It's pretty much where it was near the lows of yesterday. It's definitely showing some relative strength compared to like some of the other crypto names like Can and MSTR that are not looking that great, or Riot for that matter. CCIV, I don't see anything here. I think it kind of lost all of its momentum. Doku. Yeah, but this thing hasn't had. Yeah, no, I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. I think he kind of needs earnings or something to get going again. Look at this 5-star breakout. Look at this. Look at this high tide flag breakout. Okay, I'm done for today. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow.